Hello there. Well, hello, beautiful.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Wake Up Fandom Fights, your daily morning show. Got a very exciting episode for you today. Just eased into the day because it's 8 o'clock in the morning. And, you know, these two guys, they do it. They play at all hours of the time for us. So we thought, why not throw them a bone? It's the final match in round one of the summer tournament. We have the number 1 seed, former champion Abel Leeuw, going up against the number 16 seed Kaiser Huang. Real interesting story here because I truly think this is anyone's game. We have not seen Abel in singles since he lost the belt in late October of last year. It's been a very long time since Abel played in singles, but he showed in his most recent teams matches that he's not lost many steps, if any. Kaiser, on the other hand, is always someone who could be in contention for belts, just hasn't made that leap yet. Had to beat 4 other people to get here. Maybe the most dangerous 16 seed we've ever seen. I think anyone could win. Let's see who does. Let's hear how the players are feeling in the promos.
So it's like 8 p.m. here, and the idea was that finally I get to play a match without feeling like tired. But the problem is, I just ate dinner. The dinner had brown rice, eggs, stir-fried cabbage, and leftover curry. So I'm very, very full and very, very sleepy. So let's see how it goes.
Yeah, too bad it's laundry day.
Laundry day was yesterday. I washed this shirt yesterday for me, personally. But I guess yesterday is today. I don't really know. It's too early. I don't usually think this early. Luckily, I'm not the one who has to do the thinking. It's the players. As we get into round number 1, round number 1 is going to work like this. There's going to be 10 questions in the realm of Fandom fights. Each player is going to have 15 seconds to write down their answer. At the end of 15 seconds, I'll say pens down, at which point the players will reveal their answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece. Should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number 1, they would receive a bonus question. Each player will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 1? Great. That's just like, I'll play at 3 a.m. every time. It's fine. All right, your first question comes in the category of criminal underworld.
Okay.
In Too Fast, Too Furious, Brian is currently living in what U.S. city?
I'm sorry, you broke up for me.
I got you. Question again. In Too Fast, Too Furious, Brian is currently living in what U.S. city? See that? Make me wake up at 8. Ask you U.S. geography questions.
I legitimately feel better when I play at 5 a.m. than I am like right now. I'm so tired.
That's wild. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Abel.
Welcome to Miami.
And Kaiser.
Where Lionel Messi is currently playing, Miami.
Miami is correct. Point apiece. Let's move to the next question, which comes in the category of horror icon. Which film in the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise sees a character using martial arts to fight Freddy's glove? I agree. That's a weird sentence. It's a weird film. I'm correcting typos. Didn't write this match. I wrote the match, not this round 1. And whoever did write it had a lot of typos. 5, 4.
I'll do one of those again.
All right, that is Abel's first repeat. Question again. Which film in the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise sees a character using martial arts to fight Freddy's glove?
fight a phrase, what I don't recognize like the last word.
Glove.
Oh, glove. All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Fair. Count that as a technical, we'll say. I used to do martial arts. Became a black belt at like 13, and then by like 16, I forgot all of it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Kaiser
I'm really not sure. The Dream Child.
and Abel.
That's what I said.
Both, unfortunately, incorrect. We're looking for the Dream Master.
Yeah.
Very close. But with that, we'll move to the third question, which comes in the category of the Wizarding World. In Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, who uses Accio to disarm Percival at the subway station? I'll talk about this question in the next question, but it's funny. Yeah, Dream Master. Wild. We watched it recently. That whole category is a trick, man. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Abel
I said Newt.
and Kaiser.
Yeah, pick one. I also said Newt.
Both, unfortunately, incorrect. We're looking for Tina.
Yeah,
That's
the other one.
That was the other option
Other
for
one.
sure. All right, we'll move to the next question, which comes in the category of American Spies. How many American Spies films does Alec Baldwin appear in? I apologize for my less than entertaining banter, but again, I was asleep 20 minutes ago. Normally, I don't. It's before work, but even when I go into work, I don't schedule meetings before like an hour till after I get into work, because I usually just spend the morning going, answering emails. 5, 4, 3, 2,
That's
1.
it.
Pens down. We'll go to Kaiser
2.
and Abel.
I said 3.
3 is the correct answer. It was The Hunt for Red October, Rogue Nation, and Fallout. So with that, Abel takes the first lead of the match. It's 2-1.
Oh, he
As we move to the next question, which comes in the category of epic adventures. In the Two Towers, what kind of animal is Brago? Brago.
Oh. You say Brago as in Borrego, right? Okay.
Brago also is an acceptable pronunciation. I agree.
No, I heard like Gregor. I was like, wait, isn't that guy some Russian dude from somewhere?
That's fair. Yeah.
He's Jack Ryan. Jesus Christ.
5.
I'm
4,
stupid.
3,
I'm stupid.
2,
Jesus.
1. Pens down. We'll start with Kaiser, I think.
Okay, I don't know how I forgot he was Jack Ryan, but horse.
And Abel.
The best makeout scene in Fandom. Of course.
Horse is correct.
Oh my God.
3-2. Let's move to the next question in the category of Law and Order. What is the name of John McClane's daughter in the Die Hard franchise? First name.
You guys need the first name, right?
Just first name.
Yeah.
That is correct. Dude, my brain is in slow motion at the moment. And I was like,
he's the main character in the movie. Jesus.
And I was like, I'll co-host with you because Tim was like, it's an hour even earlier for me. I don't know, waking up, and I was like, Anna's going back to bed. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Abel.
Lucy.
Kaiser.
Lucy
is correct. Clean sweep. As we move to the next question in the category of Star Trek. In which Star Trek film does the villain use red matter as a weapon of mass destruction? It's the sun. Joe played in a match recently, and he was like, "You probably never seen what British sunlight looks like," and he showed us. And I was like, "Yeah, I haven't." I also thought it was cloudy there all the time, personally, but
It's even worse than Dutch sunlight.
then what light? Dutch?
Dutch sunlight. Yeah, British is even worse.
Yeah, it's really cloudy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pen down. We'll go to Kaiser
Star Trek 2009.
and Abel.
And I just said, hold on.
Star Trek 09 is correct. 5-4. As we move to the next question.
So I gotta charge the laptop, just so you know. I'm
Yeah,
not
you're good. Go ahead. Next question comes in the category of the worlds of DC. In Blue Beetle, shortly after the Scarab fuses with Hyman, he slices what mode of public transportation in half? I just watched a bunch of movies with a character named Jamie in it, so that's why I was looking at it. And I'm like not awake, so I was looking at that word and I was like, Jamie, but that's not his name. Not
Did
it.
you watch like Halloween 4 or something?
That's exactly what I watched.
Oh, Jesus. Really?
Yes, sir. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Abel
Bus.
and Kaiser.
I vaguely remember like a bus in a movie.
Yes, bus is correct. Clean sweep again. Let's move to the penultimate question, which comes in the category of Star Wars. Who physically plays Darth Maul in both The Phantom Menace and Solo: A Star Wars Story? Yes, we were doing a Halloween watch recently, and it was Halloween 5, and Anna kept saying, will someone die already? Because there's like really long sequences where they do like fake jump scares, and she's like, I'm getting annoyed. Someone better die.
Fair enough.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Kaiser, I think.
Ray Park?
Yeah. And Abel.
Ray Park.
Ray Park is correct. Another clean sweep as we move to the final question. And that question will come in the category of YA. In Twilight, we learn that who turned Edward into a vampire when he was near death? Oh man, this is rough. I should never do this. This is gonna be like a co-host strategy in the future. He's gonna be like, okay, instead of actually watching the movies, I'm gonna try and play Nick at 8 o'clock in the morning because his brain clearly doesn't work at that time. And so instead of like bettering myself, I'm going to try and make you worse. Shot, but no shot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Abel
Carlizzle.
and Kaiser.
Carla.
Carlisle is correct. To bring us to the end of round number 1, Abel in the lead with Abel in the lead by 1, 8 to Kaiser 7. But
That'd be rough. In the lead with 1.
In the lead
I fucking forgot Alec Baldwin is the lead in Pet October.
But everything can happen as we get into round number 2 here. So round number 2 is going to work. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 fandom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each player will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. You'll get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece. Unless you like check down a multiple choice, in which case it'll only be worth 1. But be on the lookout as stealing is available in round number 2. And in case you weren't sure that I could read the rules in my sleep, I just did it. But your categories on the wheel today are Wizarding World, American Spies, Epic Adventures, DreamWorks, James Bond, Law & Order, Pixar, and YA. Abel, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or refer to Kaiser?
Kaiser could go do the same.
Great. Kaiser, this will be your first. Lands on Spinner's Choice. That doesn't happen to you often if you...
Mamma mia.
Here we go again.
I'll take Within the World, I guess.
Sounds like a plan. Kaiser, I'll be giving you questions in the category of the Wizarding World. Are you prepared for them?
Sure.
Great. Your first question. Which Wizarding World film features a talking, shrunken head hanging from the window of a vehicle?
Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Azkaban.
That is correct. 2 points.
Breathe.
Yeah, thank God. Kaiser, your second question. Which Wizarding World actor said the quote, "Dumbledore is a great wizard. Only a fool would question it"?
Bill Nye.
That is incorrect. Double chance for the 2-point steal.
Not him. It's not him.
Alan Rickman.
That is correct for the 2-point steal.
Oh. Can I know which movie he says that in?
Half-Blood Prince says it to Bellatrix, and
Oh, right. That makes sense. Yeah.
You just need the inflection, and then you know it's him.
yeah. All right, Kaiser, we'll move to your third question. How is Credence revealed to be related to Albus Dumbledore in The Secrets of Dumbledore? Five, 4, 3.
Repeat the
2.
question.
That is Kaiser's first repeat. The question again. How is Credence revealed to be related to Albus Dumbledore in The Secrets of Dumbledore?
So confused. Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are: is it A, son, B, brother, C, nephew, D, cousin?
Wait. Oh. Okay. Brother, but I want to challenge the question.
You said brother?
Yes.
It's incorrect. Double chance for a 1-point steal. Your options again are A, son, B, brother, C, nephew, D, cousin.
So
That is also incorrect. We were looking for C, nephew.
Can you repeat the whole question, please?
How is Credence revealed to be related to Albus Dumbledore in The Secrets of Dumbledore?
Okay, okay. I'm gonna challenge because I was
there's a
confused
little bit of
at the
a
question. Yeah.
I think there's just a bit of a loss in translation thing here.
All right, so you're challenging?
Yes.
We'll be right back after this challenge. We're back from the challenge. My preconceptions were wrong. I went into this thinking, why are we challenging this? But it is a legitimate challenge. The wording of the question could kind of point to two different things we were looking for. Not how, meaning the relation between the two, or how, like, what is the method in which the information is revealed. So that's where Kaiser was tripped up. And it's a fair challenge, and because it's not super clear, we're going to give Kaiser a new question, start over from scratch. That question basically never happened. Kaiser, your next question in the Wizarding World. What type of creatures does Lupin unleash on the Defense Against the Dark Arts class in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets? Take a general answer.
Wait, you said Lupin and Chamber of Secrets?
I'm sorry. Not Lupin. Technical repeat.
Okay.
What type of creatures does Lockhart unleash on the Defense Against the Dark Arts class in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets? Take a general
freshly caught Cornish pixies.
That is correct.
Super general answer. Great job.
Yes, agreed. That is correct for 2 points and the lead once again. All right, Kaiser, your penultimate question. Which member of the Weasleys comes back injured from the escape from the Dursleys' house at the beginning of the Deathly Hallows Part 1?
George.
That is correct for 2 points. And Kaiser, your final question. In how many official Quidditch matches do we see Harry participate in the Wizarding World? I'll give you some extra time. Five, 4, 3.
4. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points. And the end of Kaiser's round number 2. He gets to score up to 15 with the steal. Abel's at 10. So we'll bring back in the wheel. This will be the spin for Abel.
4 without counting Chamber of Secrets. The other one, I assume.
That's fair. Abel lands on DreamWorks. So to keep it or spin again?
That's fine. I don't keep that.
All righty. Sounds great. Abel, I'll be giving you your questions in the category of DreamWorks animation. Are you prepared for them?
Sure.
Great. Your first question. Which DreamWorks film features an organization called the North Wind?
Penguins of Madagascar.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. Who voices Mama Bear in Puss in Boots: The Last Wish?
I know it. Just gotta think of her name. Olivia Colman.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. In The Croods, Grug makes a bunch of inventions to try and compete with Guy, including a new and improved belt that is really what kind of animal?
So basically, what animal is his belt?
Yeah.
Sorry. A sloth.
That is incorrect. Kaiser, chance for the 2-point steal.
A snake?
That is correct for a 2-point steal. Grug's do belt, not guys.
Oh,
Good, Abel.
yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, your next question. With what type of weapon does Hiccup approach a grounded Toothless with the intent to kill him, which he eventually tosses away to gain his trust in How to Train Your Dragon? Five.
I'll
4.
take multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are: is it A, knife, B, sword, C, crossbow, D, axe?
All of those crossed my mind.
Five. 4.
Could you hear the options again?
Yep, your options again are A, knife, B, sword, C, crossbow, D, axe. Five.
I'll go with X.
That is incorrect. Kaiser, chance with a 1-point steal. Your options again are A, knife, B, sword, C, crossbow, D, axe.
I'm assuming Vikings are not advanced enough for crossbows. Let's go with you can't kill a fucking dragon with a knife, so sword.
That is unfortunately also incorrect. We were looking for A, knife. And also he shoots him down with a giant crossbow. So I think they're advanced enough.
Okay.
So no steal there. As we move to the final question for Abel. Abel, your final question is:
Yep.
what is the last name of the principal who transforms into Captain Underpants in Captain Underpants, the first epic movie?
Crop.
That is correct for 2 more points. And the end of round number 2. With that, Kaiser is in the lead after the steals with 17 to Abel 16. It flipped the 1-point lead as we move into round number 3. Here's how round number 3 is going to work. It is the betting round. We have 5 more questions in the realm of fandom fights. Once they see the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they'll gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Players, any questions to get into round number 3?
No.
Great. First category you can bet points on is DC. Let's get bets starting with Abel.
Good.
And Kaiser.
Against my better judgment, probably 2.
Great. Your question is DC. The character Leeuw has what specific profession in The Dark Knight? This is what Tim may call a slobber knocker. Never heard him use those words before, but he may call it that. You never know. He told me too. He was like, I might be up, but like I would be alone with a baby, and that wouldn't work very well. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Start with Abel.
Police commissioner.
And Kaiser.
Police commissioner.
Police commissioner is correct. So 2 points apiece. Kaiser maintains a 1-point lead as we move to the second category. You have points on that category is DreamWorks animation. Let's get bets started with Kaiser.
2.
And Abel. Your question in DreamWorks. What legendary actress voices Ruby's grandmother in Ruby Gillman Teenage Kraken? Kraken, Crackalacken. This movie's not good. I don't think. DreamWorks was on they were on a roll. They had some bangers, and then this was just kind of a bad name too for the film. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Start with Kaiser.
Jane Fonda.
And Abel.
Jane Fonda.
Jane Fonda is correct. 2 points yet again. Still a 1-point lead as we move to the next category. That category is the Wizarding World. Let's get bets starting with Abel.
Up 2.
And Kaiser.
2.
Your question is, in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, who tells Ron not to worry about receiving a howler as they had received one previously? The word before to previously. They mean the same thing, but I like the way that sounded better. Maybe we'll get answers in 5, 4, 3.
I'll repeat it.
2. All right, that is Abel's second repeat. Question again. In Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, who tells Ron not to worry about receiving a howler as they had received one previously? I don't drink coffee or anything like that. It's water and alcohol is strictly my liquid diet, but alcohol is usually not this early, so I haven't even had water. Maybe that's why I'm not awake. And my voice is doing weird things. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Abel.
I said Seamus.
And Kaiser.
Neville.
And your winner, Kaiser Huang. Neville was the correct answer, and that puts the lead at 5, just out of range. And Kaiser has made by far the upset of the tournament. There is absolutely something to be said. And I doubt Abel will like me saying this because I don't think he's a guy that likes to make excuses. But there's something to be said for not playing for a long period of time. You pick categories that you know or you think you know, and your opponent gets a steal off them, and suddenly the game flips. I think Kaiser played a fantastic game. I think Abel played a fantastic game. At the end of the day, I'm not surprised at all. In other years, I would be like the 16 seed, just upset the 1 seed. But Kaiser as a 16 seed is crazy. It's almost unfair that Abel didn't get the same treatment number 1 seeds have gotten in the past. But at the end of the day, we'll see Abel back. But I'm excited to see Kaiser move on into round number 2. Good stuff. Let's see how they're feeling. Abel, maybe playing at a normal hour isn't the best thing for you.
I'm a night owl.
That's super fair. I don't know what the reason. I don't know if there is a reason other than Kaiser just played great today. But again, it's the first time we've seen you in almost a year. Like it's very close to a year. You did win this tournament last year, so to go out in round 1's got to be a bit of a letdown based on the expectations coming into this. What are your thoughts on the match? I have to imagine you're glad to see Kaiser. So you're the kind of person who likes to see other people's successes. So you're probably as excited for Kaiser as I am. But how are you feeling about the loss in your first appearance?
I was feeling great during the match. There was just one stumble on the DreamWorks thing, and then I don't know, just not really that focus. But I was feeling actually pretty good, and then it just slipped away from me. That can happen, especially against Kaiser because he's so good.
Yeah,
this guy studies his ass off, bro. So I'm happy for him. I can see him going all the way, and I hope he does. I just have fun.
Sounds good, man. Good. Well, listen, it's always glad to see you back, even if you're just wearing an apron. I'm hoping there's pants on under there, but who knows? You and Antonio are in this team's tournament. We don't know how your first round match went, but if it went anything like your play in to get into the tournament, you likely won your first round match. If that's the case, you will continue on with Antonio. You could put a lot more focus into that. Perhaps you and Antonio make it to the end because I think you all are real favorite to win the team's tournament. But after all of that, after all is said and done, is there anyone you're looking to play in singles once you come back?
You.
Okay. I'll think about it.
Cool.
Sounds good, buddy. Abel, congratulations on a great performance. We will see you again.
That's the Kaiser.
Kaiser. I think everybody, I don't know if you felt the same way, but everybody, when you win the 5-way, everyone's mindset is like Kaiser is at the 16 seed. Like that just shows you how stacked this tournament is, meaning like Kaiser could be the 1 seed in another tournament because you're that good. So as crazy as this is, because Abel's a force, he's beaten Brittany Tapley, he's won tournaments, triple threat tournaments, he's done crazy stuff. So to beat him is definitely an upset, but you at the 16 seed feels a little odd. And being the one who seeded the tournament, I understand the irony in that. But Kaiser, you won. You've pulled maybe the biggest upset in a tournament we've ever seen. Like Brittany Tapley won as the 31 seed at 1 year, but this is definitely up there. How are you feeling about the win?
I'm gonna be honest. Like I'm very surprised I won this match. Like I fucked up at least like 3 times this match. First time is that I forgot Alec Baldwin was a lead in like Hunt for Red October. Like even when you said the answer, I was like, wait, is it Red October? It took me like 2 minutes to realize, oh, he's the fucking lead. So yeah, that's number 1. And number 2, yeah, for some reason I just like the Dumbledore question. I just like what? Like my mind was just completely went in a different direction, and then it fucked my mind so much that I even gave the wrong answer even when I knew he's a nephew. So I was so fuck up number 2 and 3. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. Going to the other round, even though I had a 1 point lead, I was thinking I was gonna fuck this up at any time because that's what I was mostly doing throughout the match. So to win is a pleasant surprise.
Good shit, man. Well, yeah, no, congratulations. You definitely earned it. A fuck up here and there. Who doesn't have those? But you fixed it. Like your challenge actually worked. It was a very good challenge, and it wound up turning the tides for you. So you definitely played very, very well. You're going to have to keep that up if you want to have this Cinderella story run that I think everyone thinks you are capable of having, because you're going to be playing the number 8 seed, former singles teams champion, Hall of Famer, Thomas Scully in a rematch. I believe you've played Scully before.
Goodness gracious.
But much time has passed. Things have changed. Perhaps the outcome is different. What are your thoughts about a rematch with Thomas Scully?
That match feels like aeons ago. He was a very different player, and I was a very different player, and like I'm sure everyone would agree on that. At least like he's still the favorite, like obviously like his accolade speaks for himself, but hopefully I can give him a good match. Yeah.
Sounds good. Kaiser, fantastic stuff. Great to see you. Congratulations on the win, and we will see you in round number 2. And that'll bring us to the end of this here morning edition of Fandom Fights. Great match from 2 great players. Like I said, it was the 1 versus 16, but it feels like seedings almost don't matter in this tournament because any one of the 16 has a chance to win, including Kaiser now. So thank you to Abel, thank you to Kaiser, thank you to all of you for checking out this great Fandom Fights match, and we'll see you next week. The quarterfinals kickoff. We'll see you next time on Fandom Fights.